I recently realized that I have discovered the cure to burnout. Yeah, I have. For the past several months, I've not really burnt out, which is rare for me because I always burn out. So if you were regularly burning out, then I'm sure this will help. Before I dive in here, I want to make sure you understand that this isn't some sort of biohacking thing or some weird routine or ritual that you have to follow. It's actually a lot more simple than that. And it's as simple as how you choose to spend your time, how much you value what you're doing in that time. Does it energize you or not? It's also not about working less or doing less. Doing this, you actually end up doing more and accomplishing more. And the reason I'm making this video is because I just noticed today that I haven't burnt out in a long time, which is strange for me because for the whole duration of my photo and video career, which has been about 5 years now, I would constantly burn out every week or every couple of weeks. But that hasn't happened lately. That hasn't happened for, I'd say, 3 or 4 months now. So what am I talking about here? What I want to share with you is the idea of blending 3 big picture projects together that have something to do with each other. What you're going to do is constantly cycle through those things. So before we dive in, we need to understand what burnout is. Burnout is a feeling that is hard to overcome, and it can be frustrating because you're ambitious and you want to accomplish a lot. And when you get burnt out and you can't keep pursuing the thing you're after, you start to feel a little bit depressed or anxious, and this can be avoided. The worst burnout that I've ever experienced was when I had built my photo studio. And after I had built it, I had accrued quite a few more expenses every month. Because of this, I had to work with clients that I wasn't excited to be working with. I was just smashing my head against the wall, trying to get enough profits into my business to keep the lights on at the studio. My business was exploding and I did double the profits I was bringing in and the amount of work that I was doing, but it came at a cost of constantly burning out. Now at that time, I was only focused on one type of work, one big picture project. And that big picture project was JayAshcroft Media Co., which is my photo and video business. Now I focus on JayAshcroft Media Co. I focus on this YouTube channel and the digital products that I've created. And I focus on my other YouTube channel with my little brother, Ashcroft Bros. Now what happens for me lately is I'll work on JayAshcroft for as long as I feel enthused and energized in doing that. And then when I hit a wall and I'm not feeling as creative with it anymore and not feeling as inspired, I'll switch gears and I'll work on JayAshcroft Media Co., which is my client work. And then I'll jump back to JayAshcroft. And then in between all of that, I have my micro project, I guess you could call it, which is Ashcroft Bros, which is the other YouTube channel with my little brother. Now you would think that having all of these areas of focus, all of these things that I'm consistently working on, I would get burnt out. The opposite project from what I have been working on, the 3 projects, Ashcroft Media, JayAshcroft, Ashcroft Bros. The opposite one of those is similar enough that it's in the same plane of value for me. It's improving my photo and video skills, but it's different enough that it's exciting and alluring and it energizes me. And so I take that energy that I'm receiving from working on that specific endeavor, and then when that energy and inspiration for that project runs out, I'm left with excitement and inspiration to tackle the other thing that's a little bit different, but in the same industry, in the same world. To summarize that, you're experiencing burnout regularly, even if you don't recognize what it is. It's quite inevitable. I'm sure there are a lot of ways to deal with burnout. Some people will suggest being a little more balanced, so make sure you make time for leisure, and that's certainly part of it. The strange thing with my own experience with it is that I've tried that. I've tried the, work hard and stress myself out over getting something done, and then after it's done, go and rest for a little while, whether that's hang out with my fiance or friends, watch a movie, play guitar. I would do that, but I would still get burnt out. And it's only been in the past, like I mentioned earlier, 3-4 months or so that it has subsided, this experience of constant burnout. So yeah, try that out. I hope that gives you some thoughts in terms of a good way to approach your issues with burnout. If you like this one, then be sure to check out this video. It's all about finding the perfect career path that suits your personality. Take care. That was not pretty.